Welcome to Pitchside, where today we're bringing you our all-time Hyundai A-League Dream 11. This season looks like Sydney FC might be running away with a back-to-back championship, but how well do you think they'd fare against our Dream 11 in their prime? Starting at the back, we've appointed Thomas Sorensen, the Great Dane, as City fans once called him. He hit his prime during his days playing in the English Premier League, where between 2000 and 2012 he served as the first choice goalkeeper for the Danish national team, the natural successor to the legendary Peter Schmeichel. And on the left of our three-man defence we have Craig Moore, a marquee player for Brisbane Roar from 2007 to 2009. He became only the second Australian to represent Newcastle United in the black and white before injuries began to plague his playing career. Fun fact, the Australian national team never lost a game that Craig Moore scored in. Partnering Moore in the centre is William Gallas, perhaps the most controversial player in London. The A-League hadn't seen many high-profile defenders before Gallas joined Perth Glory for the 2013-14 season. Gallas spent the best part of his career playing in the English Premier League, where he captained Arsenal and almost got through to the Champions League final. The last player to join our defence is Trent Sainsbury. He launched his senior football career at the Central Coast Mariners, and he continued to impress in his time with Jiangsu Suning and the Australian national team. At just 26 years old, he still has his best years ahead of him. Playing wide on the left side is Harry Kewell, who saw both sides of the Melbourne derby while playing in the country. While some of his best performances came as a Leeds United player, his biggest trophy came while playing for Liverpool in that unforgettable Champions League final in Istanbul. On the right is Kewell's former teammate Luis Garcia. He came out of retirement to represent the Central Coast Mariners in 2016, but just as Kewell did, Garcia reached his heights while playing in the English Premier League, enjoying stints in Spain before and after the fact. Next to Kewell in midfield is Shinji Ono, who was called into Western Sydney for the Wanderers' inaugural season in the A-League. Ono's most highly rated years came at Rotterdam-based club Feyenoord, where he helped his team to success in the UEFA Cup. Rounding off central midfield is Australian icon Tim Cahill. He took Melbourne City to their first piece of silverware through an FFA Cup final header against Sydney in 2016. It was the same Timmy that we got used to seeing dominate with Everton in the Premier League, and then again in the US with the Red Bulls. Up front is the one and only David Villa. He was also a Melbourne City player, albeit for a short while. What more is there to say than he's Spain's all-time top goal scorer? On the right side of our front three is maybe the A-League's most fruitful marquee signing, Alessandro Del Piero, the World Cup winner and a legend of the old lady, Juventus. He notched up over 700 appearances for the club and a couple hundred goals to go with it. And lastly, up front, we have God, Robbie Fowler. He started his A-League career as a marquee for the North Queensland Fury before moving west to Perth the following year. But he'll be best remembered for his ruthlessness in front of goal while playing for Liverpool. There have been so many great names and players to have graced the A-League, so we challenge you to name your own Dream 11. But that's it from us. We'll see you again soon.